Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again, and on today's episode of Voices Big and Small, we pay tribute to the late Michael Lindsay, who passed away back on August the 31st of this year, at the age of 56. Um, for those of you who don't remember, Michael Lindsay was, of course, the original voice of Kankuro in the Naruto series, as well as Kisuke Urahara in Bleach. Um, Let me see. Well, go back and look through his roles and stuff like that. Let's see. I looked into it. I don't know why he passed away. I had heard some things back when it was originally announced, but I don't want to just go off speculation without actually having proof. But basically, I just want to remind everybody of who he is and show his work here. Um, so let's get started then. Michael Lindsay, born May 9th, 1963, died August 31st, 2019, as I said, the age of 56 here. Was an American voice actor who worked largely in anime, credited often as Dylan Tully. Most prominent roles were, of course, Kisuke Uehara in Bleach, Kankuro in the Naruto series, at least the first Kankuro up to the Kazekage rescue arc of Shippuden. Um, Joe Kido in Digimon, and Amuro Ray in the first three Mobile Suit Gundam compilation movies. Kind of give a little bit more indication on his. Michael Lindsay was born in Washington D.C. but moved at a young age to New York City. He received a degree in theater from Adelphi University. In 2012, Lindsay had retired from voice acting, and most of his anime roles were recast to Doug Erholtz. Now, for those of you who don't know, Doug Erholtz, of course, aside from taking over Lindsay's role, was also, of course, the voice of Asuma Saratobi in Naruto and Gen Ichimura in Bleach. So just to give you a heads up on that. So um, now, from what I had heard, part of the reason that Michael Lindsay had retired was he was dealing with some health issues. That's one of the things I'd kind of heard. I don't know the specifics, but I guess he finally succumbed to them after 7 years. So at the time of his death, back on August 31st of 2019, he was living in Laurel, Maryland, with his wife and two children. So he's also, from what I understand, an accomplished stage actor as well. So with all that taken care of, let's let's um, go over his voice roles. Okay, so as noted earlier, one of his probably his first set of roles was in Digimon Adventures Joe Kido, Greymon, and Agumon. He would reprise the role, of course, as Greymon and Joe Kido in Digimon Adventure 02 and 2. So he was initially cast in Digimon Adventure in 1999 as Joe Kido, Agumon, and Greymon, and then reprised the roles of Greymon and Joe Kido in 2000 with Digimon Adventure 02. In between those times, in 2000, he was cast as Rick in Dinosaurs. Um, and in 2001, he was cast in a couple of episodes of Outlaw Star, one as Toby Guerra, and the other is Terry. Probably in separate episodes, obviously. Also in 2001, he was cast in Transformers Robots in Disguise as Rollbar and Skid Z. These were some roles that he was known for. We move on to 2003. He was cast as Kyoji Muho in Scride. And then moving on to 2004, he was cast as Yu Matsura in Marmalade Boy. I recently watched Marmalade Boy. That was a very interesting one. 76 episodes, so longer than your usual, anime, but or yeah, I think it was 76 episodes. It was a good slice of life type romantic story. Um, Basically about the two main characters. What ended up happening is that their birth parents had each decided to divorce and basically switch partners and marry, ultimately marry the partner of the other one, and kind of an interesting romance would surface between the two main characters with an interesting twist at the end. I won't spoil it for you. I recommend you watch it. It's a very interesting story, interesting slice of life story. Got some very interesting elements. Michael Lindsay, starring opposite Michelle Ruff in the English dub of Marmalade Boy here. Um, so you guys should check that out. Then, as we move on to 2005, that was dubbed in 2004. So in 2005, and I believe it was the LA dub of Initial D of second stage. I don't remember. Okay, so as I was pointing out, he voiced Wataru Akiyama in 2005. 2005 of Initial D. This is the Tokyo Pop version that came out. So in the Tokyo Pop version, he was cast as Wataru Akiyama, Initial D second stage in 2005. Also, of course, in 2000. Okay, so continue on. Also in 2005, aside from the Tokyo Pop version of Initial D, he was cast as initially as Conqueror in the Naruto series. He had, of course, reprised the role later in Shippuden during the arc, Kazekage Rescue arc in 2009. Um, before he ultimately retired in 2012. Then in 2006, he was cast as Kisuke Urahara in Bleach. And then in 2008, he was actually cast as Shinichiro Tamaki in the Code Geass, the Lucha the Rebellion series, in both seasons of the first one and R2. So, as I said, he reprised his role as Conqueror during the Kazekage Rescue arc in Naruto Shippuden, and then his last role here was as Crush in Dawn of the Flies in 2011. So he's basically not known for a whole lot, but those are basically his major roles. Um, Those are basically all of his major roles. He, of course, has had some other roles in some other stuff here. Um, he was cast as Yamagata in the 2001 Geneon Pioneer dub of Akira. He was George Kodama in Kaze no Yojimbo. Um, let's see. Um, he also had in episode 2 of Serial Experiment Lane. He was a delivery guy as Dylan Tully. And if you guys haven't seen that one, that one was that's kind of a surreal one that's interesting about a girl who basically loses herself in the internet. So I want to check that out. But for the most part, mostly he was also Apollo in Zatch Bell. Um, those are basically all of his more or less well-known roles. So with that being said, um, he retired. As I said, he retired in 2012. As I understand it, again, I have no confirmation on this, but part of the reason he retired was due to some health issues that he was dealing with. That's what I heard. Again, take that with a grain of salt, as because again, limited information. But he passed away this past August. Um, August back on August 31st, at the age of 56. He's survived by his wife and 2 kids. Now, for those of you who have met Michael before, I hope you will comment and share on the video, whether it's during the premiere or when you see it, or afterwards when it's still in the Voices playlist. Um, with that being said, even though you won't be able to see him at cons, I will always say this with my voices. You know, if you want to get some of your favorite voice actors out to cons, what you have to do is you have to contact your local cons and politely ask them to invite them. That's how you get them to cons. So just want to put that in there. And as well as um, you can check the links below if you want to contact me directly. My Twitter handle will be down there. You can you can you can direct message me on Facebook. Um, Actually, I'm also promoting a bunch of other dub companies because remember, Funimation's not the only game in town. I'm also still promoting Vic's GoFundMe as well as the other GoFundMes. Um, Remember, guys, never feel like you have to donate. If you have the ability, nobody wants to see you go bankrupt to help Vic, okay? Or anybody else that I have on there. I'm also still supporting Tugs, Indiegogo, as well as the Ortiz family GoFundMe. I'm gonna check that though. Anyways, never feel like you have to donate. If you have the ability to, and it's on your heart to do so, please consider donating. If you've already donated, please consider donating again. Um, if you cannot donate, you can still help by sharing the links. Maybe there's somebody your circle of friends who will want to help out by donating. And as always, if you guys like this content, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Um, I liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, get notifications. I always look forward to the conversation. Of course, as long as it's civil and respectful. Um, and with that, this will be premiering, so I will see you guys. Hopefully, I'll see you guys at the premiere, and if not, I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Bye.